Wonders of the world will never cease to happen. William Ruto's government has increased salaries of members of parliament, senators, and top government officials effective 1st July 2024. That was yesterday. We all know Kenyans are on the streets protesting against such issues. Instead of William Ruto's government listening to Kenyans, he seems to be deaf. One of the recommendations by Gen Zs to Ruto was for him to bring down salaries of these MPs. Instead of bringing them down, he has actually raised them. Something is not right. Something is not adding up. Let's have a look at the story. Members of Senate, National Assembly and County Assembly will receive salary increase effective July 1, 2024, Channel 15 News has learned. In the new salary review by Salaries and Remuneration Commission, the Speaker of National Assembly and the Senate will see their salaries shoot from Kenya shillings 1.18 million to Kenya shillings 1.2 million. The Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly and his Senate counterpart will see the salaries rise from Kenya shillings 0.94 million to Kenya shillings 0.96 million. Majority and minority leaders of the two houses will see their salaries rise from Kenya shillings 748, 768 to 819, while members of parliament salaries will shoot from Kenya shillings 725,602 to Kenya shillings 739,600 as county assembly members witness a rise from Kenya shillings 144,375 to Kenya shillings 166,588. So MPs, senators, MCAs, the speaker, majority leaders, minority leaders, their salaries have been increased. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? One of the recommendations by Gen Zs was for salaries of these individuals to come down. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. Let me start by saying this. Sikio la kufa halisikii dawa. The gods have conspired to destroy Ruto politically. Nothing under the sun will save Ruto. Ruto is destined for destruction. Long time ago, even before this demonstration started, I've been saying here almost on a daily basis that as time goes by, William Ruto will make leaders supporting him very unpopular on the ground. And that has come to pass. These leaders supporting William Ruto, some cannot even sleep in their homes. They have evacuated their families. They are living in hotels. The ground has become very hostile for them. So Ruto has made them very, very unpopular on the ground. If only you look at what is coming ahead, these leaders are going to make U-turns on Ruto. They are going to dump Ruto. And already we are seeing quite a good number dumping Ruto. Those who don't have the courage to dump Ruto will go silent. That is coming. And we have already started seeing that. In the coming months, weeks, the situation in the country is only but going to worsen. Revolutions do take time. What we witnessed last Tuesday where Kenyans stormed parliament and occupied parliament. That has been just but the beginning. More such events are still coming, and nothing will save William Ruto from the wrath of Kenyans. William Ruto is deaf, he's not listening. And not only listening, he's not seeing what is happening. Kenyans might assume that he's seeing what is happening. He's blind, he's not seeing. And that's why when he was asked about the little boy who was shot 8 times, he was not even aware whether the boy was dead or still alive. Ruto is not aware of what is happening. The gods have blinded him. They have blinded him for destruction. And if he's not very careful, he'll end up being taken to Hague in the Netherlands. I'm saying that because as Kenyans rebel against him, he will be tempted to use a lot of force. And that usage of a lot of force is what will land him in Hague in the Netherlands. Because already he has become very unpopular. But he doesn't want to quit. He's unpopular, but he does not want to quit. And Kenyans, from what I'm seeing, are not going to relent. They are still going to push William Ruto to quit. That's something coming, ladies and gentlemen. The increase in the salaries of these MP senators confirms beyond any reasonable doubt William Ruto is not honest when he says he wants to dialogue. He's not honest. He's just taking Kenyans as fools. He's just trying to buy time for him to figure out a plan B. These demonstrations caught him unaware. He was not ready, not prepared. He never thought something like that would happen in Kenya. So he's just trying to buy time as he figures out his plan B. But again, his plan B most definitely will not succeed. I'm saying that because the economic situation in the country is only but going to worsen. Kenyans are going to suffer more than they are actually suffering today. And I'm very sure they will not sit pretty seeing William Ruto and his team living large as they suffer. They will obviously come out on the streets to protest against Ruto. So all these talks of dialogue, Ruto is not honest. And just as I did explain in our earlier video, Kenyans have been talking for so many years, but nothing concrete comes out of those talks. Recently, Azimio was in talks with Kenya Kwanza. They came up with the NADCO report, a report that has never been implemented till now. Maybe it has even been thrown away. So Kenyans have been talking, but nothing concrete is coming from the talks. Ruto is taking Kenyans for fools when he says he wants to dialogue. If even one recommendation he cannot actualize, he in fact is going against what Kenyans are recommending, Ruto is not serious. Nothing will save him. He's spearing himself with his own spear. And these little blunders are what are making Kenyans to come out to demonstrate. Since he took over power, he has been persecuting Kenyans, but Kenyans have been patient, giving him time to rectify things. But it appears, instead of rectifying things, he's worsening them. That's what is coming out here, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of making the situation better, he's worsening the situation. And now my plea to Kenyans, and more so to those in Western, visit some of these MPs who voted yes. Visit Didmas Barasa, he is still talking very arrogantly. Visit Fernandez Barasa, Kakamega governor. These are the individuals who during the day they pretend to be with the people, but at night they are with William Ruto at State House, helping Ruto in oppressing Kenyans. they should be visited. And I've seen today in Ukambani, Mwala MP Vincent Musyoka Kawaya, he was visited. His contribution was rejected. He had sent some contribution to a wedding, a contribution that was rejected. Reject these MPs in any way you can. They are an embarrassment not only to themselves, but to Africans and to the whole world. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.